హరే కృష్ణ. ఏమండి?
చెప్పండి.
సో ఇది మనం మ్యూజిక్ స్టార్ట్ చేద్దామంటారా? మళ్ళీ గ్యాప్లు వస్తూ ఉంటాయి కదా. సో నేనేమనుకుంటున్నా అంటే అంతకుముందు యాంకర్ శ్లోకాస్ ఉన్నాయి చూడు, అవి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే బెటర్. మీరు కూడా మిస్ అవ్వరు మళ్ళీ.
ఈతరుడు కొత్తవి కానీ అమ్మ అది కూడా మైండ్ లో ఉంటాయి. పురుష సూక్తము ఈ నారాయణ కవచం కంప్లీట్ కానీ తర్వాత
మీరు
అదే
ఉండరు కదా,
ఆ?
మీరు ఉండరు కదా, మళ్ళీ వస్తుంది కదా అట్లా.
ఉంటా అంటే ఏదో మళ్ళీ వింటా లేదు నేనే తయారయ్యాను ఫ్లైట్స్
అదే ఎట్లా అంటే అటెంటివ్ ఉండాలి కదా. సో ఈ మధ్య మధ్యలో బ్రేక్ కదా. వై డోంట్ వి స్టార్ట్ యాంకర్ శ్లోకాస్ ఫర్ రివిజన్? అది అదే అంటున్నా.
అవన్నీ ఎక్కడో నేను చూడాలి అంటే వెతకాలి. అది గూగుల్ డ్రైవ్ మణికొండ
ఉమ్,
భక్తులు గూగుల్ డ్రైవ్ గ్రూపుల్లో ఎక్కడో ఉంటుంది.
ఉమ్,
ఇట్ టేక్స్ టైం మరి ఎనీవే మొబైల్ నా సో
ఉమ్.
అందుకే చేద్దాంలే ఇప్పుడు నాకు అవి రెండు ఒకసారి చూసుకుంటే సో
ఉమ్,
కొన్ని ఉంటుంది. లెట్ us టేక్ బ్రేక్.
ఉమ్. సరే సరే, మీ ఇష్టం. నాదేం లేదు, మీరు మళ్ళీ మిస్ అవుతారని అంతే.
ఇవాళ ఒక రోజు కానీ రేపు కనెక్ట్ ఎల్లుండి మార్నింగ్ వరకు చూసుకుంటాం. ఓకే వి విల్ డిస్కస్. ఒక రెండు ముందు నుండి ఉండే నారాయణ కవచం let us learn and then we'll stop no more అన్ని
Yeah.
ఒకసారి రివ్యూ చేయడం.
ఉమ్. అదే అదే ఎందుకంటే
ఇప్పుడు పోయినరా ఇద్దరు
వెళ్ళిపోయిండ్రు.
వ్యాన్
వెళ్ళిపోయిండ్రు.
ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు చేయగలుగుతావా ఈరోజు?
అదే చూస్తున్నా, ల్యాప్టాప్ ఓపెన్ చేసిన. మ్యాక్ మ్యాక్ బుక్
మ్యాక్
పాస్వర్డ్ ఏంటి?
అదే మ్యాక్ బుక్ లో వేస్తావా?
మ్యాక్ బుక్ ఓపెన్ చేసిన, పాస్వర్డ్ చెప్పండి.
మ్యాక్ బుక్ అది కంట్రోల్స్ మా జూమ్ అంతా వేరే ఉంటుంది కదమ్మా.
సరే మరి ఈ ల్యాప్టాప్ యూజ్ చేయనా బ్లాక్ది?
ఆ బ్లాక్ ట్రై చేస్తా ట్రై అయితే
అది వస్తలేదు కదండి, అది మధ్య మధ్యలో డిస్టర్బ్ అవుతుంది, అందుకే నేను చేయట్లేదు. ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఫోన్లోనే సుబ్బారావు ప్రభుజీ లాగా కంట్రోల్స్ ఇస్తే బాగుండేది.
అవును అది నేను ఒకసారి ఆ ప్రభుత్వాన్ని కూర్చొని ఆ సెట్టింగ్స్ ఒకసారి చూడాలి. నాకు తెలియట్లేదు ఎట్లా చేసింది ఆయన. ఆయనే అన్నాడు ఇద్దరు ల్యాప్టాప్లు పక్క పెట్టుకుని సెట్టింగ్స్ చూసుకుంటారు అన్నట్టు చూడాలి. అది ఒక రోజు చూసుకుంటా కానీ
ఈ
చూద్దాం.
ల్యాప్టాప్ వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్, ఈ బ్లాక్ ల్యాప్టాప్.
జాయిన్ అయ్యే లోపు చూద్దాము. విల్ సీ.
తపన్ తపన్ ప్రభుజీ అడిగారా? ఆయన ఫ్రీగానే ఉన్నాడు కదా అంటే అక్కడ.
ఫ్రీగానే ఉందండి. ఆల్రెడీ అడిగిన నేను అడగలేదు. వేరే నార్మల్ గా వెల్ బీయింగ్ గురించి అడిగినా అంతే. ఇక నేను ఈ కాల్ గురించి అడగలేదు. జాయిన్ అయితే చూద్దాం అట్లా చూద్దాం. ఎవరు జాయిన్ అయితే వాళ్ళు చూద్దాం కానీ యూ స్టార్ట్ చాంటింగ్ చూద్దాం.
సరే.
అనదర్ కపుల్ ఆఫ్ మినిట్స్ ట్రై చేయి. బ్లాక్ ల్యాప్టాప్ ఆ మ్యాక్ బుక్ నాది ఆఫీస్ పని యూజ్ చేస్తా కదా అమ్మా. మళ్ళీ ఏదేదో క్లిక్ చేసి ఏం చేయకండి ప్లీజ్.
ఓకే ఓకే, గాట్ ఇట్.
బ్లాక్ ది వాడుకోండి. ట్రై చేయండి. లేదంటే వైట్ ఉంది కదా పెద్దది.
వైట్ పెద్ద లోపల ఉంది, ఇప్పుడు అవన్నీ ఓపెన్ చేసి
టేబుల్ మీద ఉంది కదా.
నేను ట్రై చేస్తాను.
ఆ టేబుల్ పైన ఉంది ఒకసారి ట్రై చేయండి. రాజు ప్రభు కృష్ణ
హరే కృష్ణ వదల ప్రభు.
మీరేమైనా చేస్తారా పోస్ట్?
చేస్తా ప్రభు, చేయమంటారా?
ఇలా చేయండి. ఇంకో 1-2 డివైస్ జాయిన్ కాయండి. చేయండి ఈ లోపల.
ఇవాళ కొంచెం కష్టం ప్రభుజీ, అంటే మా వైఫ్ కి బాగాలేదు, పిల్లల్ని డ్రాప్ చేయాలి.
ఏంటిది?
8:30 వరకు చేస్తా ప్రభుజీ. 8:30 వరకు ఓకేనా? అంటే ఎవరన్నా
అదే ఆ లోపు చూద్దాం. ఎవరైనా జాయిన్ అయితే లెట్ దెమ్ కంటిన్యూ.
ఓకే ఓకే ప్రభుజీ.
ఓకే కొంచెం ఆగండి. ఇంకొక ఇద్దరు ముగ్గురు అయినాక స్టార్ట్ చేయండి. వెయిట్స్ ఫర్ సమ్ టైమ్ దెన్ స్టార్ట్.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, Raja Prabhuji.
హరే కృష్ణ మాతాజీ. ఇప్పుడు ఏంటి మాత చదివేది ఏంటి మాతాజీ?
We can start Chaitanya Charitamrita.
సుబోధినా?
Yeah, Subodhini పెట్టారా ప్రభుజీ?
మనం ఇంతకుముందు చదివినామని చెప్పి ప్రభుజీ.
మధ్యలీల 19th లైక్ అయిపోయింది, మనం రెగ్యులర్ గా చదవడం. సో సుబోధిని మీరు పంపించారా ప్రభుజీ? స్టార్ట్ చేసామా?
మనం సుబోధిని స్టార్ట్ చేసినట్టున్నాం మాతాజీ.
స్టార్ట్ చేశారా? అది ఒక్కసారి వెతికి మళ్ళీ పంపిస్తారా? పర్లేదు, ఫస్ట్ నుండి అయినా పర్లేదు.
ఓకే మాతాజీ. 109 to 113 అని చెప్పింది ప్రభుజీ.
పీడిఎఫ్ సిసి మధ్య 19th పీడిఎఫ్ ట్యాగ్ చేస్తా ప్రభు లేదా రీడింగ్ క్లబ్ గ్రూప్ లా. అక్కడ అది అంతవరకు అయింది లాస్ట్ టైం 2 weeks బ్యాక్.
అదే
అదొకసారి పీడిఎఫ్ డౌన్లోడ్ చేసి కంటిన్యూ చేయాలి.
మాతాజీ పంపించాను గ్రూప్ లా. మళ్ళీ
ఎవరు ఈ రోజు లీడ్ చేస్తున్నారు ప్రభుజీ? కాల్
మీరు చేస్తారా చంద్రబాబు ప్రభుజీ? యాక్చువల్గా నాకు ఇది యాక్సెస్ లేదు ప్రభుజీ. నా ఆఫీస్ ల్యాప్టాప్ లో వాట్సాప్ లేదు, జీమెయిల్ లేదు. ఈ డాక్యుమెంట్ ఓపెన్ చేయడం కష్టం.
ఓకే నేను చేస్తాను ప్రభుజీ.
చేయండి ప్రభుజీ. థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రభుజీ. మాతాజీ యూ కెన్ డూ ప్రేయర్స్ మాతాజీ. హరే కృష్ణ లావణి మాతాజీ. ఓకే ప్రభుజీ, ఐ విల్ డూ ప్రేయర్స్ దెన్. ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ. ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ. ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ. ఓం అజ్ఞానతిమిరంధస్య జ్ఞానాంజనశలాకయ చష్కురుం మిలితం మేన తస్మై శ్రీ గురవే నమః. నమో ఓం విష్ణుపాదాయ కృష్ణప్రస్థాయ భూతలే శ్రీమతి భక్తివేదాంత స్వామి నితి నామిని. నమస్తే సారస్వతీ దేవే గౌరవాణి ప్రచారిణి నిర్విశేష శూన్యవాది పాశ్చాత్య దేశతారిణి. జయ శ్రీ కృష్ణ చైతన్య ప్రభు నిత్యానంద శ్రీ అద్వైత గదాధర శ్రీవాసాది గౌరభక్త బృంద. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే, హరే రామ 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 హరే హరే. చంద్రమల్ ప్రభుజీ, కెన్ ఐ మేక్ యూ హోస్ట్?
యా షూర్ ప్రభుజీ.
ఆ డాక్యుమెంట్ డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోండి ప్రభుజీ.
డౌన్లోడ్ చేశాను.
You want to do Prabhuji?
I opened the document also.
Yeah, thank you Prabhuji.
So you are the host Prabhuji now.
Okay. So which one, Vedabase I have to open or?
No Prabhuji, just I shared that document in the.
Yeah.
Prabhuji will start with we'll do from starting Prabhuji. Is it okay Prabhuji, or we'll continue from there only?
Yeah, we will do from starting Prabhuji.
Yeah, because it's long time, right?
Yes, we'll do by starting. Chandramali Prabhuji, adi choose first nundi start cheyandi Prabhuji. Okay?
Yeah, Chapan Prabhuji, Mataji, I just shared the screen. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes Prabhuji. Yeah.
Yeah, the first page Mataji.
Yes Prabhuji, first nundi chadudam.
Yeah. Please start Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Rashmi Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandvat Pranam.
Start Mataji.
Yes Mataji. 19. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructs Srila Rupa Goswami. 1 to 12. Rupa Goswami's preparation to meet Lord Chaitanya. Rupa Goswami gives 50% of his wealth to Brahmanas, 25% to family, and keep 25% for personal emergencies. He sent 2 people to Puri to find out when Lord Chaitanya will go to Vrindavana. 13 to 30. The Nawab of Bengal arrests Sanatana Goswami. Sanatana Goswami gives up his government service and discusses the Bhagavatam at home. The Nawab comes to his house and orders his arrest. 31 to 60. Rupa Goswami and Anupama meet Lord Chaitanya at Prayaga. 31 to 35a. Rupa Goswami leaves 10,000 coins for Sanatana Goswami with a grocer and writes a letter to Sanatana. 61 to 76. Sri Vallabha Bhatta meets the Lord. Vallabha Bhatta visits Lord Chaitanya and praise the qualities of the Rupa Goswami and Anupama, quoting scripture. Lord Chaitanya appreciated him. 77 to 113. Lord Chaitanya visits Adaila Grama. 77 to 91. Vallabha Bhatta invites Lord Chaitanya to his home and offer him lunch. 92 to 113. Lord Chaitanya is dealing with Raghupati Upadhyaya and coming back to Prayaga. 114 to 134. Lord Chaitanya's mercy on Rupa and Sanatana Goswamis. 114 to 117. Lord Chaitanya empowers Srila Rupa Goswami. 118 to 134. The glorious qualities of Rupa and Sanatana. 135 to 237. Lord Chaitanya's teaching to Srila Rupa Goswami. 138 to 150. The rarity of glory of a Krishna Bhakta. 151 to 165. The process of cultivating Krishna Bhakti, the growth of the Bhakti Lata. 166 to 182. Pure devotional service Suddha Bhakta. 183 to 191. The primary and the secondary rasa. Mellows. 192 to 210. The categories of rati, attachment to Krishna. 211 to 234. Symptoms of 5 rasas. Yes, symptom of the 5 rasas. 238 to 257. Lord Chaitanya leaves Prayaga for Varanasi. 238 to 244. Rupa Goswami wants to go with Lord Chaitanya to Varanasi, but the Lord forbids him and proceeds. 245 to 257. Chandrasekhara and Tapan Mishra serve the Lord at Varanasi.
The
Should I
next,
continue?
yeah, continue, Mataji.
Yes, right. 1 to 12. Rupa Goswami's preparations to meet Lord Chaitanya. Empowerment of Rupa Goswamis to spread the Vrindavana pastimes. Vrindavaniyam Rasakeli Vratam. Lord Chaitanya being anxious to revive the Vrindavana pastimes of Lord Krishna. Kalena luptam nijasakti mutkarsh sancharya rupa vyatanot punahasa, which were almost lost to mercy, impregnated the heart of Rupa Goswami with spiritual potency by which he could revive them. Prabhur Vidhu Prag Iva Loka Shaktim. Just as before the creation, the Lord enlightened Brahma with the details of the creation and manifested the Vedic knowledge. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Lalit Mohan Prabhuji, could you please read? Hare Krishna. If Lalit Mohan Prabhuji is not there, then
Yes.
okay. Hare Krishna.
Two, na? From two, na?
Yes, Prabhuji, from 2.
2. All glories to Lord Chaitanya and his devotees. Text 3 to 5. Plans to give up material acts. After meeting Lord Chaitanya and Ramkeli, Rupa and Sanatana returned to their homes and they devised a means to give up their material activities. They paid a large amount of money to the 2 Brahmanas who performed religious ceremonies and chanted Krishna mantra, or Krishna Nama, so that Rupa and Sanatana might soon attain the shelter and the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya. Text 6 to 9. Division of wealth. Rupa Goswami returned home with large quantities of riches loaded in the boats. He gave 50% of the wealth in charity to Brahmanas and Vaishnavas, 25% to his relatives, and kept 25% with respectable Brahmana for his personal safety, as he was expecting some legal complications. He kept with a local Bengali grocer 10,000 coins, which were later spent by Sanatana Goswami. Okay. 6, 12, 10 to 12. Two people to Puri. Hearing that Lord Chaitanya had returned to Puri and was preparing to go to Vrindavana through the forest, Rupa Goswami sent two people to find out when Lord Chaitanya would depart for Vrindavana so that he would make proper arrangements. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Next, Raju Prabhuji, can you please read? Raju
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji. Yes,
Yeah.
Prabhuji.
Yeah.
13 to 30, the Nawab of Bengal arrest Sanatana Goswami. 13 to 17, Bhagavata Vichara giving up Rajaseva. While Sanatana Goswami was in the Gaudadesha, he thought the Nawab is pleased with me. This is an obligation. If he somehow becomes angry with me, I shall be greatly relieved. On the pretext of bad health, Sanatana remained home, giving up government service. He used to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam in an assembly of 20 to 30 Brahmanas. The greedy Kayasthas, clerical and secretarial staff, performed the government duties at the home. Note point: the two kinds of educational system, Para-Vaidya and literature, giving information about the spiritual world, spiritual life, spiritual identity, and the spirit soul is called Paravidya. Srimad Bhagavatam. Second, Aparavidya deals with material knowledge, the four Vedas and their corals known as Shiksha, Kalpa, Vyakarana, Nirukta, Chanda, and Jyotisa. 18 to 19. One day, the Nawab Hussain Shah came to their location. All the Brahmanas and Sanatana Goswami stood up and respectfully gave him a sitting place to honor him. Note point: any exalted thing must be considered as a part of power of Supreme Personality of Godhead. When any person, even a Mrichayavana, occupies an exalted executive post, one should consider that he has acquired the Lord's grace. 22 to 22, the Nawab, I sent my physician to you and he has reported that you are healthy and not diseased. I am depending on you for many of my activities, but you have given up your duties and spoiled my activities. Tell me frankly your intention. Sanatana Goswami, you can no longer expect any service from me. Please arrange for someone else to tend to management. 24 to 25, the Nawab, the elder brother, myself, is acting like a plunder by attacking other states, by killing many living entities. As a meat eater, he has destroyed all Bengal. Now you are destroying all my plans by not taking care of administrative duties. 26, Sanatana Goswami, you are the supreme ruler of Bengal and you are completely independent. Whenever someone commits a fault, you punish him accordingly. 27 to 30, arrest of Sanatana Goswami. Hearing this, Nawab ordered the arrest of Sanatana Goswami so that he would not be able to leave. At this time, the Nawab was going to attack Orissa and he told Sanatana Goswami to come with him. Sanatana replied, you are going to Orissa to give pain to the Supreme Lord. So I am powerless to go with you. The Nawab again arrested Sanatana Goswami and kept him to the prison. At this time, Lord Chaitanya departed for Vrindavana from Puri. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Next, Adinath Prabhuji. Please read up to 40, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Adinath Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Namaskar. From 31 to 60, na?
Yeah, read up to 40, Prabhuji.
Okay. 31 to 60, Rupa Goswami and Anupama meet Lord Chaitanya Prayag. 31 to 35e, Rupa's letter to Sanatana. The two persons who went to Puri returned and informed Rupa Goswami that Lord Chaitanya has already departed from Vrindavan. Rupa Goswami immediately wrote a letter to Sanatan Goswami informing this: myself and Anupama are going to see Lord Chaitanya. I left 10,000 coins with grocer. Use that money to somehow get out of prison and meet us in Vrindavan. 35b to 37. Rupa and Anupama went to see Lord Chaitanya. Rupa Goswami's younger brother was a great devotee whose actual name was Sri Vallabha, but he was given the name Anupama Malika. They both went to Prayaga and were pleased to hear that Lord Chaitanya was there. 38 to 40. Flood of love in Prayaga. At Prayaga, Lord Chaitanya went to the Bindu Madhav temple and thousands of people followed him. Some of them were crying, some laughing, some dancing, some chanting, and some were rolling on the ground, exclaiming Krishna, Krishna. Ganga and Yamuna were not able to flood Prayaga with water, but Lord Chaitanya inundated Prayaga with waves of ecstasy, love for Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Sapan Prabhuji, could you please read 41 to 50?
Yes, Prabhuji. The two brothers saw Lord Chaitanya at Bindu Madhava temple. Seeing the crowd, they stood in a secluded place. The Lord was loudly chanting and dancing in prema and asked everyone to chant Hari Hari. Everyone was astounded to see his greatness, Mahima. The Lord's Leelas at Prayaga cannot be described. Meeting the Lord Chaitanya had made an acquaintance with a South Indian Brahmana who invited him for meals. When Lord Chaitanya was sitting in a solitary place at his home, Goswami and Sri Vallabha came to meet him. Seeing the Lord from a distance, they put two clumps of straw between their teeth and fell down like rods, offering him obeisances. Overwhelmed with ecstatic emotion and reciting various verses, they stood up and fell down again and again. Lord Chaitanya was pleased to see Rupa Goswami and told him, "Stand up, my dear Rupa, come here. It is not possible to describe Krishna's mercy, for he has delivered you both from the well of material enjoyment." Vishya Upa. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Next, Vani Mataji, could you please read 50 to 60? Hare Krishna, Vani Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavad Pranam.
Done.
Yes,
50 to 60 months.
Yeah. A devotee from a dog eater's family is greater than a non-devotee scholar. Lord Krishna in Hari Bhakti Vilasa 10.127. Name Bhaktas Chaturyadi. Even though a person is learned in Vedic literatures, he is not accepted as my devotee unless he is pure in devotional service. Mad Bhakta Swapacha Priyaha. But even if a person is born in a dog eater's family, he is dear to me if he is a pure devotee. Tasmai Deyam Tato Griyam. Indeed, all respect should be given to him and whatever he offers should be accepted. Sacha Pujyo Yatra He Aham. Such devotees are worshipable as I am. 51 to 52. The Lord mercifully embraced the two brothers and placed his feet on their heads. Then they both humbly folded their hands and offered the following prayers.
Shall you continue?
Prabhuji,
Yeah, 53 months.
Okay. The most munificent Lord Chaitanya. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvishe Namaha. O most munificent incarnation, you are widely distributing pure love of Krishna. You are Krishna himself, appearing as Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, assuming the golden color of Srimati Radharani. We offer our respectful obeisances of you. Lord Chaitanya maddened the world with prema, Govinda Leelamrit. 1.2. Yogyanamatam bhavanam dayalu ulghayan api akrot pramattam swaprema sampat sudhaya budhetam Shri Krishna Chaitanyam amum prapadye. Okay. He has converted all three worlds which were maddened by ignorance and saved them from the deceased condition by making them mad with the nectar from the treasure house of love of God. These are wonderful acts. Let us take full shelter of that personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Thank you, Mataji. Lavanya Mataji, could you please read 55 to 60?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. 55 to 57, news of Sanatana. Lord Chaitanya then asked about Sanatana Goswami. Rupa Goswami replied, Sanatana has now been arrested by Hussain Shah's government. If you kindly save him, he can be liberated. The Lord said, Sanatana has already been released from his confinement and he will be soon meeting with me. 58 to 60, lunch and stay. The Brahmana then requested Lord Chaitanya to accept lunch. Balabhadra Bhattacharya invited the two brothers to take lunch also, and the Lord remnants were offered to them. Lord Chaitanya's residence was at Triveni, beside the confluence of Ganga and Yamuna. The two brothers also stayed nearby.
Continue, Mataji, up to 69.
ఎక్కడి వరకు 69 వరకు ప్రభుజీ?
Yeah.
61 to 76, Sri Vallabha Bhatta meets Lord Chaitanya. 61 to 65, Vallabha Bhatta. Vallabha Bhatta came from Adaila Grama, hearing that Lord Chaitanya had arrived. He offered obeisances. The Lord embraced him and they discussed topic about Krishna for some time. The Lord felt a great ecstatic love but checked his feelings shying before Vallabha Bhatta. Yet his ecstatic love raged within the Vallabha Bhatta was astonished to detect this. Thereafter, Vallabha Bhatta invited the Lord for lunch and the Lord introduced the brothers Rupa and Anupama to him. 66 to 69, Rupa Goswami's humility. From a distance, Rupa Goswami and Anupama offered obeisances to Vallabha Bhatta and with great humility. Then Vallabha Bhatta walked towards them. They ran to a more distant place and Rupa Goswami said, I am untouchable and most sinful. Please do not touch me. Vallabha Bhatta was surprised. Lord Chaitanya, however, was pleased and said, Don't touch him, for he belongs to a low caste. You are a follower of Vedic principle, that is Vaidika, a well-experienced performer of sacrifices, Yagnika, and belong to a aristocracy, that is Kulina. Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Muralidhar Prabhuji, it seems he joined. Could you please read, Prabhuji?
Muralidhar Prabhuji, hearing mode lo untaru Prabhuji, because the letters are too small, right? So vintuntaru.
Okay. Yeah. Then I will read. Hare Krishna. 72. Vallabha Bhatta praised the two brothers, understanding the hints of Lord Chaitanya, and said, since these two are constantly chanting the holy name of Krishna, how can they be untouchable? On the contrary, they are most exalted. One who always keeps the Lord's holy name on his tongue is greater than an initiated Brahmana. Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd Canto, 33rd chapter, 7th sloka. Aho bata swapocha sapocho. 73 to 75. Lord Chaitanya was pleased to hear Vallabha Bhatta quoting from Shastra about the position of a devotee. He praised him and in Prema quoted Sastric verses. 74. Bhakti burns the reactions of low birth. Suchi Sat Bhakti Deeptagni Dagda Durjati Kalmashaha Swapakopi Buddhai Slagho Navedanyopi Nastikaha. One who is purified due to bhakti, who is like a blazing fire that burns to ashes all the sinful reactions of low birth. Although born in a family of dog eaters, he is recognized by learned scholars. But although a person may be a scholar in Vedic knowledge, he is not recognized if he is an atheist. 75. All virtues are fertile without bhakti. Hari Bhakti Sudodaya 3.12. Bhagavad Bhakti Hinasya Jati Sastram Japastapa Apranasyeva Dehasya Mandanam Lokaranjanam. For a person devoid of devotional service, high birth, scriptural knowledge, studies, and mantra chanting, are all like ornaments on a dead body that simply serve the concocted pleasure of the populace. Hare Krishna. So I think first round everybody has read, right? I covered all the people. Okay, all the devotees. Next, yeah, Raju Prabhuji, could you please start from 76?
Prabhuji, I will be in hearing for some time. Prabhuji.
Okay, okay, then I will.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I will read, Prabhuji.
Okay, Mataji.
76. Vallabha Bhatta was astonished seeing the Lord ecstatic love, his knowledge of the essence of devotional service, his personal beauty and influence. 77 to 113. Lord Chaitanya visits Adaila Grama. 77 to 91. Vallabha Bhatta's service to Lord Chaitanya. 77 to 83. The Lord's ecstasy while crossing the Yamuna. Vallabha Bhatta then took Lord Chaitanya and his associates in a boat to his place, Adaila, for lunch. While crossing Yamuna, the Lord saw the glossy black water and in ecstatic love, he jumped into the water. Everyone became fearful and hastily pulled him out of the water. Back in the boat, the Lord began to dance and the boat titled due to his weight. Filling up with water, it was on the verge of sinking. The Lord tried to restrain himself as far as possible before Vallabhacharya, but he could not. Seeing the circumstances, he finally became calm so that the boat was able to reach the shore of Adaila. Fearing for the Lord's welfare, Vallabha Bhatta stayed in his association. Can I continue, Prabhuji?
Yeah, Mataji. Continue.
Okay. 84 to 87a. Reception at Vallabha Bhatta's house. Vallabha Bhatta arranged for the Lord's bath, offered him a sitting place, personally washed his feet, and sprinkled that water over himself and his family. They then offered the Lord new garments and worshipped him with great pomp, offering skins, incense, flowers, and lamps. 87b to 91. Lunch and rest. Vallabha Bhatta induced Balabhadra Bhattacharya to cook and with great care and affection offered lunch to the Lord, Rupa Goswami and Anupama. He offered the Lord's remnants to Rupa and Krishna Dasa. He gave the Lord spices, made him to rest, and personally massaged his legs. Then the Lord asked him to take prasada. After taking prasada, he returned to the lotus feet of the Lord. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you much. Seems Deepa Mataji joined. Deepa Mataji, could you please read?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandapranam.
Dhanavad.
Yeah, 92 to 95.
Yes.
Yeah, 92 to 108, Lord Chaitanya's dealings with Raghupati Upadhyay. 92 to 95, Raghupati Upadhyay, a learned scholar, great devotee, and a respectable gentleman of the Tiruhita district, came there. He offered respects to Lord Chaitanya, and the Lord blessed him. Always stay in Krishna consciousness. Krishne mati rahu. The Lord then asked him to describe Krishna. Kaha Krishnera Varnana. He then recited some verses he personally composed. Hearing them, the Lord was overwhelmed. 96. Raghupati Upadhyay, I worship Maharaja Nanda. Vidyavali 126. Shrutim apare smritim itare bharatam anya bhajantu bhavabhita. Those who are afraid of material existence worship the Vedic literature Shruti. Some worship their corollaries, Smriti, and others worship the Mahabharata. Aham iha nandam vande yasyalinde param brahma. As far as I am concerned, I worship Krishna's father, Maharaja Nanda, in whose courtyard the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Absolute Truth, is playing. 97. The Lord requested Raghupati Upadhyay to recite more, and he did so. 98. The Supreme Brahman is hunting the gopis, Padyavali 99. Kamprati Kathaitum Ishe Samprati ko va pratitim ayatu. To whom can I speak? Who will believe me when I say that Gopati Tanaya Kunje Kopa Vadhuti Vitam Brahma. Krishna, the Supreme Lord, is hunting the gopis in the bushes by the banks of the Yamuna. 99 to 100, Lord Chaitanya requested him to continue speaking Krishna's pastimes. Thus, the Lord was absorbed in ecstatic love, and his mind and body slackened. Seeing this, Raghupati Upadhyay decided that the Lord was not a human but Krishna himself.
Hare
Should I
Krishna.
stop,
Thank you.
Prabhuji? Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Lalit Mohan Prabhuji, could you please read? Hare Krishna, Lalit Mohan Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes,
Hare-
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
yeah. Start from this one.
Yes, Prabhu. Text 101. Heading is Lord Chaitanya's inquiry, and the answer is Raghupati Upadhyay's reply. Okay. Text 101. Form. Foremost being. And Raghupati Upadhyay's reply is Shama Sundara. Shyamam Yeva Param Rupam. Lord Chaitanya's inquiry is 102. The abode of the Lord. Best of all Krishna's abodes. Raghupati. Mathura. Puri Madhupuri Vara. Puri Madhupuri Vara. Okay. Lord Chaitanya's inquiry is 103. Age. Best of Balya, Pauganda and Kaishora. Raghupati Upadhyay's reply. Fresh youth. Vaya Kaishorakam Dhyayam. Lord Chaitanya's inquiry is about the mellows of Krishna, 104. The best mellows. And Raghupati Upadhyay's reply is conjugal love. Adya Eva Parorasaha. Text 105 to 107. Lord Chaitanya said, "You have certainly given the first class conclusions." He then recited the full verse. See, it's 4 lines in the above table, Adhyavali 82, in a faltering voice. Lord Chaitanya then embraced Raghupati Upadhyay in ecstatic love. Raghupati Upadhyay also was overwhelmed by love and began to dance. Text 108. Vallabh Bhatta was struck with wonder to see Lord Chaitanya and Raghupati Upadhyay dance. He even brought his 2 sons and made them fall at the Lord's lotus feet. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Akinchan Prabhuji, could you please read from 109? Hare Krishna, Akinchan Prabhuji. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. 109 to 113, Vallabha Bhatta brings Lord Chaitanya back to Prayaga. 109 to 110, the villagers came to see Lord Chaitanya upon hearing that he had arrived. Simply by his darshan, they all became devotees of Krishna. All the Brahmanas were eager to extend invitations to the Lord, but Vallabha Bhatta forbade them. The 111 to 113 departure. Vallabha Bhatta then decided not to keep Lord Chaitanya at Adila because he had jumped into the Yamuna in ecstatic love. He said, if anyone likes, he can go to the Prayaga to invite the Lord. Thus he departed for the Prayaga along with the Lord by the river Ganges and not by the Yamuna. 114 to 134. Lord Chaitanya's mercy on Rupa and Sanatana Goswamis. 114 to 117. Lord Chaitanya empowers Srila Rupa Goswami. 114 to 116. Teachings of Rupa Goswami. Due to the great crowds in Prayaga, Lord Chaitanya went to the Dasashvamedha Ghata. It was there that he instructed Srila Rupa Goswami and empowered him in the philosophy and devotional service. He taught Krishna Tattva, the ultimate limit of the truth about the Lord Krishna. Bhakti Tattva, the truth about devotional service. Rasa Tattva Pranta, the truth about transcendental mellows, culminating a conjugal love between Radha and Krishna. Bhagavata Siddhanta, the ultimate conclusion of Srimad Bhagavatam. All the conclusions he heard from Ramananda Raya. 16b to 117. By entering his heart, Lord Chaitanya duly empowered Rupa Goswami to understand and ascertain the conclusions of all the truths. He made him an experienced devotee whose decisions correctly agreed with the workings of Parampara. Sri Rupa Hrudaye Prabhu Sakti Sancharila सर्वतत्व निरूपणे प्रवीण करीला.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Next, Adinath Prabhuji, could you please continue from 118?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. In this book, Chaitanya Chandrodaya, Kavi Karnapur, the son of Shamanand Sen, has elaborately described the meeting of Rupa Goswami and Lord Chaitanya, 1119 and 121. Kalena empowering Rupa and Sanatana to revive the Vrindavan pastimes. Kalena Vrindavana Keli Varta. In course of time, the transcendental news of Krishna's pastime in Vrindavan. Lupteti tam kya paitum vishishya was almost lost. To enunciate explicitly those transcendental pastimes, Kripa Amrita na abhishishe Shadevas. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, with the nectar of his mercy sprinkled, empowered. Tatraiva Rupam Cha Sanatanam Cha. Sri Rupa Goswami and Srila Sanatan Goswami to carry out this work in Vrindavan. Should I continue, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. Continue.
120. Lord Chaitanya's mercy on Rupa. From the very beginning, Rupa Goswami was attracted by Lord Chaitanya's qualities. Thus, he was relieved from family life. Though the Lord is transcendentally situated at Prayag, he told Rupa about ecstatic love of Krishna. Then he embraced him very fondly and bestowed all his mercy upon him together with Anupama. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Next,
Hare
Sapan Prabhuji, could you please read?
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Rupa Goswami's exaltedness.
Priya Swarupe.
Priya Swarupe, Daitya Swarupe, Prema Swarupe, Sahajabi Rupe, Nijana Rupe, Prabhureka Rupe, Tatana Rupe, Swavilasa Rupe. His dear friend was Swarupa Damodara, and he was very dear to the Lord. He is the exact replica and embodiment of Lord Chaitanya's ecstatic love and is naturally beautiful. He carefully followed the principles enunciated by the Lord. Lord Chaitanya expanded his mercy on him to write transcendental literatures. Thus, Kavikarna Pura described the characteristics of Rupa Goswami and Lord Chaitanya's causeless mercy upon Rupa and Sanatana Goswamis.
Continue, Prabhuji.
The glorious qualities of Rupa and Sanatana. Objects of love and honor. Rupa and Sanatana Goswamis were the objects of love and honor. Kripa Gaurava Patra for all the great stalwart devotees of the Lord. Inquiries about Rupa Sanatana. If someone returned from Vrindavana, the Lord's associates would ask him, how are Rupa and Sanatana doing? How do they practice renunciation, eat and perform Sri Krishna Bhajana 24 hours daily? Praise of Rupa Sanatana. Persons coming from Vrindavana would reply, Aniketa, no fixed residence. They reside under different trees. Madhukari, beg little food. From Brahmanas, they take only dry bread and fried chickpeas, carry only water pots and wear torn quilts. Krishna Bhajana, 24 hours. They always chant Krishna's names, discuss his pastimes, and dance, sleeping only an hour and a half, or not even that. Bhakti Rasa Shastra. They write transcendental literatures about Bhakti. Chintana. They hear about Lord Chaitanya and think about him. No wonder the devotees would say, what is wonderful for a person who has been granted Lord's mercy. Chaitanyera kripayanhe tanhe ki vismaya. Should I stop, Prabhuji?
Continue this up to 134.
Okay. Mercy on Rupa. Srila Rupa Goswami has personally spoken about Lord Chaitanya's mercy in Mangala Charana to his book Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1.1.2. Although I am the lowest of men and have no knowledge, the inspiration to write Bhakti literatures has been mercifully bestowed upon me. Therefore, I am offering my obeisances at Supreme Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet, who has given me this chance. Hridiyasya प्रेरणयां प्रवर्तितो अहं वराकरूपोऽपि तस्य हरे पदकमलं वन्दे चैतन्यदेवस्य. हरे कृष्ण.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Lavanya Mataji. Hare
Yes,
Krishna,
yes.
Lavanya. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yes.
Hare Krishna.
So 135 to 237, right? ఎవరు చదవాలి Prabhuji?
And up to 137 that's all.
Okay, yeah, Hare Krishna. 135 to 237, Lord Chaitanya's teachings to Srila Rupa Goswami. 135, for 10 days, Lord Chaitanya instructed Rupa Goswami at Prayaga, empowering him with the necessary potency. His teachings are presented in the following sections. Note point, empowerment. Krishna Shakti Vina Nahitara Pravartana. Unless one is specifically empowered by Krishna, one cannot spread Krishna consciousness. To be empowered by Krishna, one has to qualify oneself by engaging in devotional service. A sincere devotee is empowered regardless of his material situation, and he feels himself to be the lowest of men, for he knows that whatever he does is due to the Lord's inspiration. 136, Bhakti Rasera Lakshana. Here is synopsis of symptoms of Prabhuji, echo vastundi. Hare Krishna.
చెప్పండి మాతాజీ. హరే కృష్ణ.
Yeah. Echo vastundi. ఓకేనా మీకు క్లియర్?
మాకు రావట్లేదు మాతాజీ.
Okay. 136, Bhakti Rasera Lakshana. Here is synopsis of symptoms of devotional service which cannot be described completely. 137, Bhakti Rasa Sindhu. No one can estimate the length and breadth of the ocean of mellows of devotional service. Just to help you taste it, I am describing one drop. Para para shunya gabira bhakti rasa sindhu to maya chakita tara kahi ek bindu. Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Read Mataji, read to 143.
Okay, 143. Okay. 138 to 150. The rarity and glory of Krishna Bhakta. 138 to 141. Innumerable jivas and their sizes. In this universe, there are limitless living entities wandering in 84 lakh species. The fine size of jiva is 1/10,000th part of the tip of a hair, dividing it into 100 parts, and one of these parts again into 100 parts. They are all Chitkana, particles of spirit. Not matter. Prabhuji,
హరే కృష్ణ చెప్పండి.
నాకు మళ్ళీ రీసౌండ్ వస్తుంది ప్రభుజీ.
Okay, Mataji, then we'll give it to someone else. Rashmi Mataji, could you please continue?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. 138, Prabhuji, right?
Yeah, 138.
138 to 150, the rarity and glory of Krishna Bhakta. 138 to 141, innumerable jivas and their size. In this universe, there are limitless living entities wandering in 84,000 species. The fine size of a jiva is 1/10,000th part of the tip of hair, dividing it into 100 parts, and one of these parts again into the 100 parts. They are all Chitkana, particles of spirit, not matter. Svetastvara Upanishada 5.9. केशाग्रासत भाग्यस्य सनातं सदस्मात् कसा जीवः सूक्ष्मा स्वरूपोऽयं सांख्यातीतो हिचित्कनः बालाग्रासत भाग्यस्य सताग्रा कल्पितास्य च भागो जीवः सा विज्ञेया इति चाह परा श्रुतिः. 142. Lord Krishna is the living entity among the minute particle, as he himself declares, Sukshmam api aham jivaha. Srimad Bhagavatam 11.16.11. 143. Under Krishna's control, the unlimited living entities are particles of the eternally existing spiritual entity. Krishna, the Supreme Spirit, whole and are always under his control. Srimad Bhagavatam 10.87.30. Note point: living entities are everywhere, in every planet. They are never annihilated, but simply transmigrate in a different forms composed of different material elements. There is an evolution of forms according to the degree of developed consciousness. 144 to 148. The gradation of jivas and the rarity of the pure devotee of Krishna among the various categories of innumerable jivas. See the figure below. Should I continue, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji. Read.
144. Unlimited jivas, including sthavara, immovable, and jangama, movable entities. 145. Manushya Jati, human being, including the uncultured Malachas. 146. Veda Nishthas, followers of Vedic principles, including the sinners. 147a. Karma Nishtha, fruitive actors. 147b. Gyanis, wise persons. 148a. Muktas, liberated person. 148b. Krishna Bhaktas, a pure devotee.
Correct.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, up to 150.
Yes, sir. 149a. 149. A devotee is peaceful because he has no desire other than serving Krishna. Karmis desire material enjoyment, Gyanis desire liberation, and Yogis desire opulence. So they all cannot be peaceful. Krishna Bhakta Nishkama Ateva Santa Bhukti Mukti Siddhi Rami Sakali Asanta. Note point: the peace formula as given by Krishna is to understand that Krishna is the supreme enjoyer, the supreme proprietor, and the only friend of all living entities. Bhagavad Gita 5.29. Krishna Bhaktas understands this and belongs desireless and thus peaceful. He knows that he is completely protected by Krishna in all circumstances and depend on him just as a child depend on his parents. 150. Rarity of a devotee. Out of millions of materially liberated people, siddhas, who have nearly attained perfection, there is hardly one pure devotee of Narayana who is actually satisfied and peaceful. Srimad Bhagavatam 6.14.5. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Vani Mataji, could you please read? Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Vani
Prabhu.
Okay.
Yes,
You
Prabhu.
continue from this one.
Yeah, let me just. 151 to 165. అక్కడి నుంచే వచ్చారు.
మాతాజీ ఈ శ్లోక కూడా చదవండి.
ఓకే. ముక్తానామపి సిద్ధానాం నారాయణ పరాయణ సుదుర్లభ ప్రసన్నాత్మ కోటీష్వపి మహామునే. 151 to 165, the process of cultivating Krishna Bhakti. 151 to 155, the growth of the Bhakti Lata, devotional creeper. Millions of jivas wander as per their karma. A fortunate jiva associates with the bona fide guru. Brahmande Brahmite Kona Bhagyavan Jiva Guru Krishna Prasade Paye Bhakti Lata Bija. Sorry, 151. By the mercy of the Guru and Krishna, he receives the seed of Bhakti. Malihana Kare Sai Bija Aropana Shavana Kitana Jale Karaya Sechana. Becoming a gardener, he sows that seed in heart and waters it with Shravana Kirtana. The seed sprouts, becomes a creeper, penetrates the wall of this universe, goes beyond. I will read the next part. Upajiya Bade Lata Brahmanda Vedikya Viraja Brahma Loka Vedi Parayoma Paya. 153. Okay, the seed sprouts, becomes a creeper, penetrates the walls of this universe, goes beyond Viraja river and Brahman effulgence and reaches spiritual sky. Tabeyaya Tadupari Goloka Vrindavana Krishna Charana Kalpa Vriksha Kare Arohana. 154. Reaches Goloka Vrindavan, gets shelter of the desire tree of Krishna's lotus feet, produces the fruit of love for Krishna. Prema Phala. Tahan Isari Tahana Phale Prema Phala. Ihun Mali Seke Nitya Srava Nadi Jala. 165. Remaining in the material world, the gardener regularly waters the creeper. Prema Phala is the fruit. If the devotional creeper is the pure desire to serve and please the senses of Krishna. Krishnendriya Preeti Ichha Bhare Prema Nama. CC Adi of 4.165. The watering process of Shravana Kirtana should not be given up, although one is very exalted in devotional service. If one gives up that process, it is due to an offense.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
Sirisha Mataji, could you please continue? Hare Krishna.
Yeah, I'll read Prabhuji.
Okay.
156 to 161. Implement to the growth of the Bhakti Lata offenses and weeds. 156 to 157. Vaishnava Aparada. An offense at the feet of a Vaishnava is like a mad elephant that uproots the Bhakti Lata and breaks it, causing its leaf to dry up. The gardener must defend the creeper by fencing it all around so that elephant of offenses, Aparada Asti, may not enter. Yadi Vaishnava Aparade Utte Hati Mata Upadeva Chinde Tara Sukiyaya Pata. Note point, pleasing the acharyas. One who is actually serious about advancing in bhakti should desire only to satisfy the previous acharyas. Thinking of oneself as a servant of their servant. One should live in the society of Vaishnavas. Guru Avagna. The mad elephant offenses is also created when one gives up the regulative principles and lives according to the one's whims, or especially when the disobey the instructions of spiritual master. Association fence. One should be careful to defend the bhakti creeper by fencing it in by following the regulative principles and associating with pure devotees. When one associates with non-devotees, the maddened elephant is set to lose. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Deepa Mataji, could you please continue?
Yes, Prabhuji. A point nunchi
158.
158 to 159. Unwanted creepers, upashakha of desires for material enjoyment and liberation, bhukti mukti vancha, sometimes grow along with the bhakti creeper. They are nishiddha achara, unacceptable behavior, kuti nati, diplomacy, jiva himsana, killing of animals or the soul, labha, mundane profiteering, puja, mundane adoration, pratishtha, mundane importance. 160. The watering is misused if one doesn't distinguish between the bhakti creeper and the unwanted creepers, because the unwanted creepers are nourished while the bhakti creeper is curtailed. Without trying to give up offenses, if one hears and chants, one becomes materially attached to sense gratification or desire freedom from material bondage, victimized by the diplomatic behavior to illicit sex, and so on. 161. Unwanted creepers must be cut down instantly upon seeing them. When the real creeper, Bhaktilata, grows nicely and attains Krishna's lotus feet in Vrindavan.
Yeah, continue.
162 to 165. The fruit of the Bhaktilata, Krishna Prema Phala. 162 to 163. When Prema Phala becomes ripe and falls down, the gardener tastes it, taking advantage of the Bhaktilata, he reaches the Kalpa Vriksha of Krishna's lotus feet in Goloka and serves them. He tastes the juice of Prema Phala and becomes blissful. 164. Parama Purushartha. Tasting this Prema Phala is the highest perfection of life, in front of which the four material perfections, religion, economic development, sense gratification, and liberation, are insignificant. 165. Love of Krishna versus other perfections. Lalita Madhava. Riddha Siddhi Vraja Vijayita Satya Dharma Samadhi. Riddha Siddhi Vraja Vijayita Satya Dharma Samadhi. great material perfections like the siddhis, the brahminical perfections, the trance of the yogis. Brahmanando Gururapi Chamatkarayaty Eva Tavat. In the monastic bliss of Brahman, all seem wonderful for men as long as Yavat Premna Madhuripu Vashi Kara Shadhinam, the pure love of Krishna that acts as a perfect medicinal herb for controlling him. Five rasas. Gandho Apyanta Karana Sharani Panthatam na Prayati. Doesn't manifest even a slight fragrance within the traveler of the path or the path of the heart. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. 162 from 166 I will read. From 166 to 182, pure devotional service, Suddha Bhakti. 166. By Suddha Bhakti, pure devotional service without material contamination, one develops prema, love of God. I will describe the symptoms of Suddha Bhakti. 166, 167 to 168, definition of Suddha Bhakti. Anyavilashita sunyam jnana karma dhyana navratam anukulyena krishna nau selanam bhaktiruttama. The devotee is devoid of all material desires, monistic knowledge, and fruitive action, and constantly serves Krishna favorably as Krishna desires. This is the cultivation of first-class devotion service. And Anyavancha, Anyapuja, Jadi, Jnana Karma, Anukule, Sarvendriye, Krishnanu Silna, Anukulena. The first business of devotee is to satisfy his spiritual master, whose only business is to spread Krishna consciousness. Thus, Krishna is automatically satisfied. A devotee knows what Krishna wants him to do through the medium of a guru. 169. These activities are called Suddha Bhakti, by which one develops his original love for Krishna. In the Pancharathas and Srimad Bhagavatam, these symptoms are described. Hare Krishna. Lavani Mata is there?
Yes,
Yeah.
Prabhuji.
Mataji, now time is 9:07.
We can stop, Prabhuji.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So from 170 we have to continue, Mataji.
You can post in the group, Prabhuji, this one.
Yes, sure.
You can take the screenshot or whatever you can. Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Lalit Mohan, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
ప్రభుజీ అప్పుడు మేము అబ్సెంట్ అయ్యాము ఏం చెప్పారు అప్పుడు స్టార్టింగ్ లో ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేశారు లైక్ ఇంట్రడక్షన్ ఏమైనా చెప్పారా నారాయణ కవచం
అప్పుడు ఏదో స్టార్ట్ చేసినట్టున్నాం కదా మరి మనం చేయలేదు కదా దిస్ వన్ రైట్ వాట్ ఇస్ భక్తి వైభవ్
అయిపోయింది కదా ఎగ్జామ్
సో వి షుడ్ స్టార్ట్ నారాయణ కవచా
ఎస్ ప్రభుజీ మేము తిరుపతికి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఒకటి ఇంట్రడక్టరీ క్లాస్ తీసుకున్నట్టు చెప్పారు ప్రభుజీ
అవునా
మీరే తీసుకున్నట్టు చెప్పారు మరి వీఆర్ నాట్ అవేర్ ఆఫ్ కొంచెం మళ్ళీ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తారా ప్రభుజీ ఫ్రమ్ ద బిగినింగ్
I'll just give you context and background, Mataji. It's already 9:09 na అయిపోతుంది వాళ్ళకి
ఎస్ కంటెక్స్ట్ అండ్ దాని గురించి చెప్పండి వి విల్ స్టార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ టుమారో ప్రభుజీ ఓకే మీన్ వైల్ మై ప్రభుజీ వాళ్ళు ఆల్సో
టైం సరిపోదు మాతాజీ 10 minutes కూడా సరిపోదు యాక్చువల్లీ వెన్ ఎవర్ వి వుడ్ స్టార్ట్ ఇన్ న్యూ దిస్ వన్ సిరీస్ నా ప్లీజ్ వి విల్ ఎన్షూర్ దట్ వి విల్ స్టాప్ ద రీడింగ్ బై 8:50 ఎల్స్ టైం విల్ నాట్ బి సఫిషియంట్ ప్రభుజీ మాతాజీ ఫర్ 10 minutes లో చెప్పడం కుదరదు యాక్చువల్లీ ఏదైనా కంటెక్స్ట్ ఇవ్వాలంటే ఒక క్యాంటో ముందుకు ఒక క్యాంటో తర్వాతకి ఉండాలన్నమాట సో ఐ డోంట్ థింక్ 9:10 అయిపోయింది కదా ఓకే సో ఐ జస్ట్ గివ్ బ్రీఫ్లీ మాతాజీ వేర్ దిస్ నారాయణ కవచ్ కమ్స్ ఓకే
yes whatever you most
okay so this comes in 6th canto Mataji and Prabhuji this Narayana Kavach will come in 6th canto okay and 6th canto generally deals with what which topic generally okay overall it deals with Paushana okay so you all remember where we are in Srimad Bhagavatam right now In which canto we were in?
5th canto, Prabhuji.
Eh?
Third canto, Prabhu. Third canto.
Third canto, na?
Yes.
Oh.
We were all in third canto. Describing about whom? Which personality? Swayambhuva Manu's, progeny.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Do you remember? We are discussing about Swayambhuva Manu's progeny. So what? So Swayambhuva Manu's progeny comes under which this thing? Which topic of Srimad Bhagavatam?
Manvantara, Prabhuji, is it?
No. Atra
Vidra,
sargo
Vidra,
sargasta sthanam poshanam utayah. So in
Sanam.
these 6, no.
questions by
Atra
Vidra.
sarga visarga. So sarga means creation. Third canto starting, we read about creation. Okay. How this Karnadakshaya Vishnu will release a different universes, and from there how Garbhodakshaya Vishnu comes into every universe, and Brahma comes, and whatever Brahma creates is what?
Visarga.
Visarga. Until the point of Brahma's creation is what?
Sarga.
Sarga. So who is Swayambhuva Manu?
Brahma's son.
Brahma's son. So it comes under which part of Srimad Bhagavatam?
Visarga, Prabhuji.
Visarga. Okay. So this should be remembered. Okay. So we are right now in Visarga. So after Visarga, Atra Sargo Visargascha. Then what?
Sanam.
Sthanam Poshanam Utayah. Sthanam. So Sthanam deals with the geography of this material world. Okay? Geography of this material world in the spiritual sense, not a material sense which we see with or perceive with our eyes, naked eyes. Okay? That's a complete different this thing only. So it is a spiritual geography of this material planet and material world. So after Sthanam, then comes what? Poshanam. Okay? So in that Poshanam part, a different topic apart from this Visarga comes. Okay? In Visarga, what happens? All the progeny of Swayambhuva Manu will be discussed. Okay? And one doubt comes to Parikshit Maharaj that, how did Maharaj Priyavrata with his chariot made 7 islands? That is the question which Priyavrata, Parikshit asks to Sukadeva Goswami. Then which topic comes? The whole geography of this planet comes. And that geography is described as Sthanam. Okay? And in the Sthanam, at last, the topics were about the hellish planets. Okay? Different 28 kinds of hellish planets and how different living entities doing different karmas reach different hellish planets. This is the topic. And at this point, Parikshit will become what? So much, disturbed. He will be so, sorry to this fallen conditioned souls. So he asks his Guru Maharaj Sukadeva Goswami, so what is the remedy for those people who are going through this process of life and death? Okay? Then Sukadeva Goswami, understanding the mood of Parikshit Maharaj, he gives that last second, if one chants the name of Lord Hari, that's enough. Okay? And he gives an exemplary cases of Ajamil.
Yes.
And after that, he gives, this Ajamil and all comes under which canto? 6th canto. So 6th canto generally deals with the Poshana. Poshana means protection. Protection of the Lord to his devotees. How even once if a person in his lifetime at one point of time does some bhakti and do all the nonsensical activities because of his past karma or his vasanas, kam vasanas, still Lord doesn't forget his devotee. Okay? Devotee might forget the Lord, but Lord will not forget the devotee. So this is what has been completely described in this canto 6. For this portion, it is said that there is no rule. There is no rule of karma. There is no rule of anything. It is just the magnanimity of the Lord without following the rules. Okay, that's how this all sixth canto goes. And after this Ajamila pastime, Sukadev Goswami again comes to describe about the descendants of Daksha. See, Daksha is the last part in Visarga. Okay, and he will again catch hold of that part to show how Lord is still merciful. Main content of sixth canto is what? Does anyone remember? Out of this Sarga, Visarga, Sthanam, Poshanam, Uti. So which is the topic in sixth canto? Which I just said?
Poshana.
Poshanam. Okay. The main theme is Poshanam.
So you said, Prabhuji, there is no rule of karma in this Poshana, right? Like it's like taking Harinam, right?
See,
So one more.
The rule is like what? When karma, good karma and bad karma. Punyam, papam. Generally this comes, right? Whenever you do pap, what you should do? Go and prayaschitta. And again, come to the normal, through the 84 lakh species, you should come to the human form. And again, some punya. Punya, karma, pap. So this is the rule of law. Okay? This will not be followed. In what? In Poshanam. Whenever the Lord's direct mercy falls upon someone, this rule will not work. Yeah, this rule will not work. So this is what all the sixth canto shows. And it also shows we should not take an advantage of it. Okay? Just do Harinam and do all the nonsensical activities. No. That is also not preferred. And that is what all the sixth canto shows us. So, after Ajamil pastime, he will again come into the Daksha and Narada pastime. Okay? So, Daksha will take a birth again. After that, Sati's this thing. After Sati's immolation, what is he? Shiva's personal servant. He will go and completely disturb all the Yajna of Daksha and he will kill Daksha, right?
Nandi Prabhuji?
No. He is one Asura only, but Bhairav, Kal Bhairav. Kal Bhairav only, na? Bhairav, yeah. So he will go and destruct all the Yajna and he will just destroy Daksha. And Daksha, he will take his birth in after 3 Manvantaras. Okay? And now also he will beget how many sons? 11,000 sons. And Narad Muni will come. And he will make all the 11,000 sons into what? Sannyasis. And Daksha will get completely, aghast. You think, Are, 11,000 लोगों को कर दिया इसने यार. So then he will just go towards Narada and he will curse Narada again. See, the tendency is still not gone. The tendency to curse someone didn't go still for this personality. After taking birth after 3 Manvantaras. So this is what is said as Kam Vasana. If we have some attitude, because of our Vasanas, that will not go that easy. Even after associating with a pure devotee like Narada. So what happens to this Daksha now? He will curse Narada that you will not stay at any place more than 3 days.
Yes.
So this is the curse which all our sannyasis who belongs to this Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya also takes because we comes under the Narada Muni's lineage. So that is the reason sannyasi, after taking sannyasi, no sannyasi will stay more than 1 week at any place, generally. Until and unless his health is so deteriorating. Okay? He will only preach. And Narada Muni has taken that curse upon himself and he started preaching at every place now. Okay? Then Narada Muni waited for some time so that, Daksha might reduce his anger. But he won't. Then what happens? Daksha will beget many daughters, some 60 or 100 daughters. I don't remember right now, Mataji, the daughters. How many daughters? But out of one daughter will be married to Kashyap. Okay, and that daughter's name is Aditi. And this Aditi and Kashyap will beget Twasta. And Twasta's son is, what is his name? Who gives this thing? अरे हमारा वो राजापुर जगन्नाथ में जो प्रभु जी ने लिया ना, क्या नाम है उनका? राजापुर जगन्नाथ में हमें क्लास लिया था ना. Anyone remember his name? Vishwarupa.
Vishwarup Prabhu.
Vishwarupa. So the name of the son of Twasta is Vishwarupa. Okay, and this Vishwarupa was accepted as a guru of demigods. Now everyone is understanding this, the story, the
Yes,
storyline where we have come from. In 6th canto starts with what? Ajamil pastime. Okay, Poshana, and then Daksha and Narada Samvad, where Daksha will curse Narada, and Narada will take the curse upon him, and he will do prachar. And after that, he will beget 60 daughters, of which one daughter is Aditi, and Aditi's husband is Kashyap. Now Kashyap is again son of, grandson of Brahma. Oh, so what happens? This Kashyapa and Aditi will beget a son named Twasta, and Twasta's son is Vishwarup. Okay, and Parikshit will ask a question at this Vishwarup. How
Prabhuji
did
will be
this
Diti's son, no? Diti's son, kada? Or Aditi?
Diti, sir.
Diti Prabhuji, Diti.
Diti is the Daitya's
Yeah.
Aditi
Yes.
is Devata's anukunta.
Yes, Prabhuji, Diti.
No. See, Aditi's son is Twasta. Twasta is good only. He is very good sadhu. But Twasta will marry Rachana, na? Rachana is a daughter of Daityas.
Oh, got it.
So a son will be born who will be biased towards the Daityas. Twasta is good person only. He will be beget by Aditi and Kashyapa.
Okay.
He is not Daityakula. Twasta is not Daityakula. But Twasta marries a person, Rachana, who is from Daityakula. Okay, so this Twasta and Rachana will beget son named Vishwarupa. So now Vishwarupa will be accepted as a guru by Indra. The moment this line has been said by Parikshit Maharaj, Sukadeva Goswami, Parikshit will ask a question. अरे इनको क्यों चुना? बृहस्पति का क्या हो गया? Okay. Yeah, so the answer for that is the topics which we are discussing tomorrow, which we will be discussing tomorrow. That is Vritrasura and Indra, Indra and Vishwarupa, and Vritrasura and Indra. All these things will come after this. Okay. So Vishwarupa, how he became guru to Indra, is the story of Indra offending Brihaspati and then accepting Vishwarupa. And the moment Indra offends Brihaspati, what happens is Daityas come and Daityas and demons come, and they will completely defeat the Indra Loka. And all this Indra and his paraphernalia, all these people, they will go and hide somewhere else, and they will take the shelter of Brahma, and Brahma will say, take the shelter of Vishwarupa, and Vishwarupa will be guru of the Indra, and he will give Narayana Kavacha. And through this Narayana Kavacha, they will again do what? Gain their kingdom. Okay, so that is the power of Narayana Kavacha. And he will describe the Narayana Kavacha in this way. And after that, again the 6th canto gets continued. So it's all 9:24. So shall we stop today?
Yeah. Thank you, Prabhuji.
This is the brief introduction of where we are. Yes, Prabhuji. See, this what is Narayana Kavacha? It will be very, very easy, and it will be not tough. It will be very easy. And I request many devotees, to start and recite this, because generally, problems only come in this material world. So that Narasimha Kavacha and Narayana Kavacha, there are two very powerful things where we can, recite during those bad times. And believe me, you will really get. Don't know, because I experienced during the bad times that somehow or other we will get a protection, and don't know how we will go through the difficult times. We will pass through the difficult times without getting affected. We will accept those difficult times, but we will not get affected by the difficult times. If you properly recite this Narayan Kavacha. Thank you so much. Prabhuji, you can take the lead.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. Lavanya Mataji,
Yeah, you can conclude, Prabhuji. Tomorrow we can start.
Vancha Kalpatarbyasya Krupa Sindhubhyo cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavabhyo Namo Namah. Thank you for joining for all the Vaishnavas. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.